What would happen if North Korea tried to take over South Korea to unify the peninsula? The most likely first target would be Seoul, located just 60 kilometers from the border. North Korean troops, backed by artillery and missile strikes, would attempt a rapid advance to capture the city in days. But South Korea, with its advanced military and cutting-edge technology, would launch a fierce counteroffensive. As the fighting intensifies, North Korea could receive covert or even open military support from China and Russia, shifting the balance of power. South Korea, now overwhelmed, would urgently request help from its strongest ally, the United States. With over 28,000 U.S. troops already stationed on the peninsula, the U.S. would respond instantly, launching airstrikes and deploying naval forces to the region. Fearing further escalation, the U.S. might also call on Japan and Taiwan to join the effort, supplying reinforcements and weaponry. As the conflict escalates, global political and economic stability would be severely impacted, raising the risk of a wider regional or even global war. What would happen if Hong Kong declared independence from China? China would immediately deploy its military to suppress the movement with overwhelming force. Although Hong Kong may have prepared its own defense force, it would only be able to resist for a short time. Upon hearing the news, Taiwan would quickly mobilize and send military support to assist Hong Kong. In the initial phase, the joint forces might succeed in pushing Chinese troops back from the city. However, as China reinforces its military presence and intensifies the crackdown, Taiwan would begin to fear the consequences and call for help from the United States. But the U.S., unwilling to engage in another conflict, would refuse to intervene. Left without international support, Taiwan would be forced to withdraw its troops, leaving Hong Kong isolated. With martial law declared and the military closing in, Hong Kong could descend into chaos, echoing the tragedy of the Tiananmen Square incident.